now I'm gonna go probably down through my likes and dislikes while we're killing more people here. Now, I'll go through my likes first. What I like about online, it's co-op. First things first, it's co-op, which is great. I love co-op stuff in general, whether it's on here, whether it's on the Wii. Yes, I know I just said the Wii, but get over it. Yeah, whether it's co-op on Xbox 360, PS3, Steam, on the Wii, doesn't really matter. I just love co-op in general because it's quite nice just getting people together, playing games, helping each other out at the same time. It's very good and it gets a good family feel to it, which is great. But what I dislike about it is that it's not couch co-op. So if you're thinking of inviting your friend over for a good session of Mass Effect 3 multiplayer action, you have to take turns online, basically. You can't do two people online, which was a bit of a shame, but I can understand why, because you can have 4 people couch co-oping in your own house online when there's no point, because you're just doing it at your own house with 4 people in general, and you don't really need the functionality of online play to do it. Which then brings up the question, why hasn't Mass Effect 3 got a multiplayer offline mode where you can go couch co-op with your friends? Like they do. I swear they have the option in Call of Duty with the zombies. Correct me if I'm wrong if you do play Call of Duty, and they do have that in like the zombie maps and all that. The ability to go offline co-op and then online co-op. I think they do. I think I remember them specifically having that, which I really enjoyed, but I just can't remember off the top of my head right now. That is a big question as to why they haven't got that in, but I can understand why. For a game as big as it is already, to add that in would just make it even bigger. And like for the Xbox version, it's a 2-disc game for the single player alone. The multiplayer obviously is just 1 disc. But you can imagine if they had to store more multiplayer onto the game via the disc, then we could have potentially expected Mass Effect 3 to come on 3 discs for the Xbox, 2 for the single player story and 1 for multiplayer. I wouldn't have minded that, but for some people it would have just been, wait, there's too much clutter, sort of thing, if you know what I mean. There's too much happening. But yeah, that's a question, but I understand why BioWare hasn't gone through with that. So it's alright. Shot straight through the hole. I love doing that, shooting them straight through the hole. Engineer to the head. Why that didn't kill him, I have no idea, but I'm going to freeze him in place anyway. And take down this turret. Lovely. Another thing that I like about this game is the enemies. Who you go against. You go against the enemies that you go against in the single player, which are Cerberus, the Geth, and, of course, the Reapers. Which is great. I have no complaints about that. It's great. You go against all the unit types. It's great. I'm not going to complain. What I don't like about that, though, is that they could have put more enemy types in. Like, what about, like, Balerians that don't want to be a part of a war and just want to rebel against what Shepard are putting together? What about, like, Rogue Krogan that only believe in Tachanka and don't believe in teamwork? That'll be interesting. Just going against non-stop Krogan. One question that I did have pop up on the top of my head was Rachni. Why you can't go against 100% Rachni. Now, I know Rachni are in the game, but that's mutated Rachni. That's basically Rachni that have been taken by the Reapers and turned into Reaper Rachni, which is just scary. At least in my opinion, it's scary. But yeah, I mean actual legit Rachni. Classic Rachni that we used to go against back in Mass Effect 1. That would have been amazing to go against the Rachni again. In this type of game mode, it would be immense. But yet again, I can understand why they haven't put Rachni in. Could see more enemy types in DLC, maybe? Maybe? I would say maybe. Like, never say never, because it could be brought up as a concept. It could be brought up as an idea. We could see more enemy types, but I understand why we haven't seen more diverse enemies, such as like Krogan, Rachni, Balerion, stuff like that. There isn't really a dire need for it, but I swear if they have enough of a fan base behind those ideas, they would probably go ahead with them. So just pester them a bit. I swear they'll be up for it. Go on, BioWare. You know you want to. We want Krogan raids. Raids of Krogan. That'll be amazing. So yeah, that's another one of my likes and dislikes. Another like that I have is the diversity of different classes and races. Good. I like this. You're not just restricted to being human marines. You can be pretty much any race you enjoy. Whether it is the Drell, whether it is the humans, whether it is the Asari. You know what I mean? It's quite diverse and I like that. What I don't like though is, like, I understand you have to unlock the different characters in order to use them. I completely understand that. But it's the system they've gone about unlocking the characters is a little bit of a piss take. At least in my opinion, it's a bit of a piss take. Because let's say, for example, you want to go into a game, like, no, I wouldn't say like off the bat, gain, like, I know off the bat when you start the game, you do have a chance of getting a race with your starter pack, which is always great. But let's say, like, your overall level with humans, like you've been playing with humans non-stop for ages and you get a human infiltrator to level 10. When you reach level 10 as the human infiltrator, you get the chance to unlock one of the two other races, and you get a chance to pick which race you want to unlock. So in this case, whether you want to unlock the Quarian or the Solarian. That would have been a more interesting and I personally think a better way of putting it across. But yet again, it's a design choice. I have no complaint about the design choice in the long run. I just thought in the short run and when I was playing the demo, it just felt a bit like they were screwing you over. Like when they said, like, handing you over all these races, but then not being able to play them after like a few like, I'm not even like saying like a few minutes of play. I'm saying like a good chunk of hours of play, being able to unlock them and have some fun. That would be good. But having to unlock them by purchasing, and it's still technically a random chance of getting those characters. You're not necessarily going to get it first time. It's going to be a random chance. So you might end up playing multiplayer for an entire month and not unlocking a single new character. It's a possibility. But I haven't seen that happen yet. If it's happened to you, let me know. But I haven't personally seen that happen yet. But it's a possibility. It could happen. But that's my only complaint about that system. The rest of it, I'm pretty done chilled out with, and I'm quite mellow with. So I'm not too bothered about that. I just got 4 kills in one. Wow. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? I'm not even kidding there, am I? Wow. I threw 2 sticky grenades and got 4 kills. Loving it. Headshot. Loving the headshot here. Right, so let's do my tactic. Invis, wait for it, shoot, reload, wait for it, shoot, freeze, wait for it, invisible malaise. There's a phantom over there. Trying to shoot the phantom for all I can do. Phantoms are annoying. Phantoms are forever. No, I'm not going to do any more singing, and especially no James Bond songs. No matter how much I respect James Bond, no James Bond songs during a Mass Effect playthrough. No. No. Learn my lesson. Right, I'll res him. Since I'm an infiltrator, I can get in there and res him. It's fine. There you go. Raised his ass, baby! Okay, let's see if I can't save the day. Killing some more people. Freezing some more people. So we just gotta hack this, basically. And we carry on to our next wave, which will be quite nice. I think it's wave 9 that we're on now. Wave 9, wave 10. Should be something like that. Should be near the end of this anyway, regardless. He fell over! Oh, 15 melee kills, nice. Okay, now let's see if I can't do anything cool over here. Sneaky kill! And... oh god, there's a turret over there. Invisible. Where am I? Damn it, I'm right here. No! Yes! 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 Winning. I like that. So after completing your waves, you get your challenge medal, depending on obviously what challenge you did it on, whether it's bronze, silver, or gold. You also get unknown map and unknown enemy if you chose to go into a map with an unknown map and an unknown enemy, which is quite nice because it gives you a nice bit of experience boost. It's always nice. It gives you more experience if you choose to go at it randomly. Adds more of a challenge to the game, which I always like and admire, which is cool beans in the face. But now this is the 11th wave, and the 11th wave is simple. Extraction. Basically survive and stay, basically get everyone in this circle that I'm in right now by the time the countdown stops. And by the end of the countdown, if we're all in there, we get a full extraction, which gives us maximum points and maximum experience gained for leaving. And that's it. We've survived and we've won if we all get extracted, so that's brilliant. So I've got to keep my eyes open because my job now is to pretty much peck people off and to, as an infiltrator, if anyone goes down, basically res them. I am on res duty, and infiltrators are actually very good medics for the fact that they can go invisible, go into enemy lines, re-res someone, and get out of enemy lines before their invisible status becomes undone, basically. Which I find really good, because you gotta have some frame of teamwork with you whilst you're playing the game. And having someone on medic duty, not necessarily from the start of the game, but when you get into the game, is pretty damn necessary, especially if you're going on like silver or gold, or if you're going against, especially if you're going against Reapers. Because Reapers, you're going to be bombarded with brutes and banshees. That's not nice. Trust me, that is not nice. Scary is the word I'm looking for there. But here we go, 3, 2, 1. Did I kill anyone in the last minute? Yes, I did. Full extraction. We're out of there. There you go. And that's basically Mass Effect 3's online in a nutshell. Winning. So, we're going to go out here, going to do a quick overview of what the scoreboard is going to be like. And then we'll have a look at the shop, and we'll close up. Simple as. Close up shop. Ooh, lovely. It's going to wait on the loading screen, 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 going to wait on the Logan screen. That was close, I almost came up with Logan screen. Yeah, it's like as if Wolverine pops up on the screen and says, LOADING! No, no, no. Not going to happen. At least as this isn't a X-Men game, it's not going to happen. Let's put it that way. But anyway, this was scoreboard. As you can see who did the best and who did the worst. I did second to last, which wasn't necessarily good, but I got 20 headshots, 15 melee kills, 25 assists, 50 kills, and 25 sniper rifle kills, and the hosting player was left. How great. How great that is. But I also got those medals at the bottom, and those medals at the bottom, you had your bronze challenge completed, you had your unknown enemy for going into a game without knowing what the enemy will be, unknown map for not knowing what the map will be. I'll actually close out of that now. You also had there how many waves you successfully survived, and some people might be confused how the wave survival works. I've survived 10 waves before but haven't got the medal, and I think I know why. In order to get the best survival medal and survive all 10 waves, you don't have to necessarily live through the last wave. You have to live the first 10 waves without pretty much dying or getting knocked down. How you have to go about it is, you have to go about it and basically, I just had a bit of a brain fart here, sorry. But I really have lost my train of thought all of a sudden, it's bad. Oh, I've got it back, never mind, got it back. Basically, you've got to survive 10 waves without using an ops pack. If you use an ops pack whilst you're trying to get the 10 wave gold medal, it becomes null and void. You could have had 5 waves survived, but as soon as you use that ops pack, it's completely denied it. I think the reason behind this is that you've survived it without any additional help, which is actually quite cool because it adds an additional challenge on to make you passionate as to you want to do it, sort of thing. But that's from what I've learned anyway. If you've had different experiences, let me know. Just simply let me know. But that's what's happened to me anyway. I just haven't been able to get it whenever I use an ops pack. Simple as. But anyway, without further ado, let's go to the one place we haven't seen yet. The shop! La 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 la. So, welcome to the shop. Now in the shop, if you're new to the game, you're going to have one extra choice here, which is your starter pack. The starter pack is completely free. You get random equipment, random weapons, and potentially a random new either. You either get a random class that you already have to give you a starter boost of experience, or you'll get a new race to play with right from the start of the game, which is awesome. But apart from that, you have recruit packs. The cheapest recruit pack, the cheapest packs you can get. 5,000 credits, which ain't that much at all. You can get 5,000 credits really easy. It's ridiculous how easy you can get 5,000 credits. I'm not joking. And basically give you 5 random items or characters with a small chance for an uncommon item or character, which is nice. It has that small chance of getting something you wouldn't normally see, but it's there, it's great. Then you have the next one up, the veteran pack, that costs 20,000 credits. So a few games, you'll be able to get this far, which is quite nice. Just at the midway point. You can also actually spend 80 Microsoft points to get them as well. So if you do have spare Microsoft points that you have on your system, spend them on this if you really want to. You can get some additional content very fast and very easily, which is quite nice. And it gives BioWare an extra way to fork out a little bit of Wonga out of you. Always good. So, with 20,000 credits on the line, you'll basically get yourself 5 random items or characters with at least 1 uncommon or better. So this is a slight bit better than what you would get from a recruit pack. You're going to get better items, you're going to get better equipment, but as well as that, you're going to get the chance to potentially get very rare stuff, which is great. This is where you start to get in the area of you might have a chance to get rare stuff, but it's still pretty damn rare. Whilst, last but not least, you have the Spectre pack. The Spectre pack costs 60,000 credits, so you'll be looking at about 6 to 7 odd games, maybe not even that. 6 to 7 odd games on bronze, about half that if you're on gold, or even a third of that if you're on gold. And of course, if you have 160 Microsoft points spare, you can use that as well. Get it easy. And with this, you get five more items or characters with at least 1 rare or better. So you're guaranteed a rare or better. No uncommons, no slightly commons, rare or better. So if you want the rarest stuff, like Geth assault rifles, Geth shotguns, the N7 weaponry, the N7 attachments, really rare stuff, go for Spectre packs. They also give you a lot of equipment and the higher level, like ammo upgrades, armor upgrades, and stuff like that. So that's very nice indeed. For the sake of this though, I don't have enough credits to get a veteran pack, which I'm sad-faced about, but I'm going to get a couple of recruit packs, because I can and will. So let's get a couple, shall we? So we get a thermal clip, we get a Cobra missile launcher, we get a pistol rail amp, we get a sniper rifle spare thermal clip, because I've already got one before, it upgrades it, so now we've got a clip +3, as I like to call it anyway. I like to call it +3. It's just me, I guess. And a human female soldier, which basically, because I already have the female human soldier, just gives you 12,500 experience, which is quite nice. And if you do it again, see what we get again. Cobra missile launcher, thermal clip, another pistol rail lamp, an SMG magazine upgrade, very nice, and a katana upgrade, so now I have a katana +4, very nice. And now we're going to get another recruit pack, because I still have enough money. Get an ops pack, a Medigel, a rail lamp, an SMG magazine upgrade, so I now have that to +5, and a male human soldier, so another 12,500 XP for soldiers. Very, very nice. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it has been very, very good playing with you today. I hope you've been more enlightened this time round as to Mass Effect 3's multiplayer and my thoughts on it personally. If you'd like to hear more of my thoughts on Mass Effect, or heck, even my own review of Mass Effect 3, because I wouldn't mind doing a review of it. If you would like to see more, simply let me know in the comment section below of what you would like to see. Let me know what classes you would like to see, or any specific characters you would like to see that I've named already that you would like to see, from Vanguard all the way up to Adept. I don't mind. I gladly play as all of them, to be honest with you. And on that note, I will say goodbye. I hope you've had a great experience, and goodbye fellow gamers, goodbye, and I'll be seeing you guys in the Galactic War.